So, this is the press conference after tonight's game between ratiopharm Ulm and Besiktas Fibabanka Istanbul. At the end, it's a 104-87 win for ratiopharm Ulm. We're here with Coach Ty Harrelson. Ty, it was the last game this year. What are your thoughts about the victory today?
Well, it's nice to go out of 2024 with a victory. Also, the fact that we lost so badly in Istanbul against what I think is a very good basketball team. I think we played really well today. Maybe one of our best performances. Very proud of Tommy Klepaich stepping in and starting today for us. I thought he did a really great job from the beginning of running our team, and yeah, just really proud that we could bounce back after losing so bad to a team earlier in the Euro Cup games.
Thank you, Ty. There's the opportunity for questions, please, Tobias Fenster.
Coach Harrelson, you already mentioned that Tommy Klepaich started today and did an incredible job. I don't think he started too often, especially not in the point guard spot this year. What was the reasoning for putting him in there? I mean, it worked very well, but what was the thought behind it?
Well, I mean, it's probably not his natural position. Some of it goes to training and how we practice. We have a very young basketball team, and Tommy has great leadership skills. So it's me trying to find a way to utilize him in the best way possible, and I've been trying to do it, you know, on that wing position, and I think it also helps a little bit because you see a lot of pressure on Vitamin and Saraf, and to have a third guy, it's something I've done in the past. Did it in Vecta. In my coaching career, so to me it became clear that Tommy could be that third guy, and yeah, he just did a great job today. So
the head-to-head was a really big difference with that brutal loss in the first game. Yeah. But you almost made it. I think it was 7 points missing at some point. Was that somewhere in the back of your mind, or was it just winning the game and whatever happens to the head-to-head?
Well, I was telling the guys we want to get the head-to-head, but at some point, they made a little run, and it became apparent that would be really difficult to do without forcing stuff, and then I think we had for most of the game we were very efficient with our offense. A couple of turnovers there late led to some fast break stuff, and yeah, we couldn't push it out to that type of score. Of course, that's what we would have liked to do, but it just didn't happen in the end.
You already talked about the offense, but I think Istanbul is also one of the best offensive teams in the whole Euro Cup. You held them to 87 today. How happy were you with the defensive effort as well?
Well, first of all, I got to give a lot of credit to Tyron McCoy. He works so hard and does such a great job with our scouting and our strategies and how we're going to match up, and so I have to give him a lot of credit for how well we played defense today. We had big problems when we played them last time. They're a very talented basketball team. And I think in the end, 87, some of those points were right there at the end because it was looking for a while like we might hold them to 75 or so, which would have been great. But the way the game ended, they made some plays. They show what they can do. But very proud of our execution, our effort. I thought we were tough around the basket today, much tougher than last time we played them.
No questions? Then we are back. No questions.
Then
we are back in a few seconds with our guest coach.
Happy New Year.
So, we are back with the second part of the press conference and welcome Coach Alimpijevic and want to know his thoughts about today's game.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, congrats to Ulm team and their coach on a great game. They play They play. I mean, lately, for me, best basketball in our group. Maybe even in both groups. And they 100% deserve it. So congrats to all of them. I think that there is nothing too much to talk about because numbers are here. We talk about Ulm team before the game. Of course, we work on them a lot. And first of all, what I said to them to forget about first game and this plus 33 from the first game. I told them that this is completely different team. This is completely different approach. And specifically, we said to them that we have to take care a little bit more than anything else about the first and third quarter because their energy is best on the beginning, in first quarter, and on beginning of third quarter. We received 34 points and 29 in third quarter, so it's combined 63. So what we are talking about, something else, it's nonsense. Really, we didn't exist on the game. We didn't show up. We try with many different setups on the court. We try with different fives. We try with something different. But one more time, we just we didn't exist.
Thank you, Coach. Questions, please. Yes.
Coach Alimpijevic, your team also struggled very much from the three-point line. Even great shooters like Arslan or Needham shot the ball very well this season so far. Struggled a lot. Was it just one of those nights, or did Ulm something well in the defense? Or
Absolutely defensively, they deserve it. They contain, they contest every shot. They play aggressively over screens. We also talk too much about this because this is very good defensive team. They play physical basketball. I like it. I really like it. This is not how my team should look like. Doesn't matter. We are Besiktas, but I'm talking about my teams and the characters of my teams. This is not a team that I'm coaching now. So this is not the picture that my team should send, especially in front of our fans who came in really big numbers to support this team. And I'm really sorry for our fans because our fans came to support our team and they watched this kind of Besiktas. For me, really, this is something to apologize. I apologize to them already in front of everybody because I have no problem to come in front and to say sorry for this because for me that was disgusting show of Besiktas right now.
And talking mostly about the effort or defense?
Effort, energy, everything. I can understand that it's a Christmas time. I understand that we are a little bit tired, but this is not excuse. They had also on a Monday German league. They lost in German league. They lost 2 last games in German league. We watched both games, but they have 4 in a row in Europe, and. They are not that much experienced that they can handle these kind of games. So what kind of excuse we will look for comparing with the Ulm?
Okay, no questions. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much, guys.
And thanks for following us today. And see you next year. Thank you so much.